Hi everyone, this is Justine, the CEO at Rise, on the 16th of March with a message for all of our staff and volunteers. So as you know, we're now officially in a very high caseload environment, and thank you to everybody on the ground delivering services and everyone behind the scenes who's been really busy keeping us safe in this environment. I really believe we are as well prepared as we can be. Every staff member and volunteer is appropriately vaccinated. We've got a good supply of PPE for all of our circumstances. Trainers already on the ground, training people on how to fit the PPE, and more being trained up and out there shortly. Plenty of rat tests with more to come. We've been identifying any government benefits that might flow on to staff, and we are constantly working to condense all of the information from government into the most user-friendly flow charts and procedures that we can, based on a range of different circumstances. We've also got several layers of contingency planning for when inevitably more of our colleagues need to isolate or, at worst case, contract COVID. And one of the nicest things to see is, once again, staff who aren't within service delivery, such as corporate staff, absolutely stepping forward, volunteering and saying, I'm really happy to go and work in the field should need be. So again, thank you to everybody. I just think that speaks volumes of the values and good nature of everyone through Rise. Thank you also to those of you who've already had to change what you're doing to keep us all safe. So that's working from home, working from work where you might not normally, working in teams or bubbles, or if you're out in the field working with a high level of PPE. And we have absolutely heard that the full PPE required in a COVID situation is hot and unpleasant. So just a reminder that either cranking up the air conditioning if you are in an environment, contacting Simon Robbins for some portable air conditioning, and just taking off the PPE and getting a breather as you need. The last thing we want is people struggling through layers of PPE any longer than they need to when they're already in a COVID environment. So look after yourself first. We are continuing, as we've always done, to follow the mandated government requirements, but within that we're trying to keep things as normal as possible. So as normalised for you, so that you can stick to your routines as much as possible, and normalised for our clients. They do take their cues about how to react and feel, often from how calm and professional you are. And it's just been an absolute treat to hear that even with all of this, people still feel that Rise is a safe and welcoming place to come. So thank you for actually creating that really great environment for them. However, we do know that over time, and as cases increases, this is going to take its toll on people, and it will become more difficult. People are also concerned about global events. You only have to see what's going on in the Ukraine, and also some of the impacts at home, like increased fuel prices. So just a reminder to everybody, the Employee Assistance Programme is there for you or your family for use. Free sessions, anonymous sessions, anything related to work or non-work. If you feel you need any more sessions, let us know. We have always extended those where need to be. Speak to your line manager, speak to a leadership group member, tune into the Q&A sessions. These are all good places to share any concerns or issues. And just a reminder, it is really important, if you can, to dial into those. Check the FAQs on the intranet, check your emails. Things do change quite frequently, and that's the best place to get information. And also on how we're trying to address other things like the increased fuel prices. You'll have seen hopefully an email come out to try and help understand how we might mitigate that for you. And as has just been the last 2 years of COVID since this has started 2 years ago, some of the best ideas and suggestions about what we need to do have come from you. There's only so much we can do as a leadership group. We want to provide a sort of first draft of ideas to you, but the real benefits have come when we work together, and you either sort of improve our work or you come up with things we hadn't even thought about. So if we can continue to do that, hopefully this will go with as little disruption to you as possible. But just again, remember, we are always here. Anything you need, let us know. Stay safe in the meantime, and thank you to everybody on the ground or behind the scenes who's working to keep us safe. Take care.